Morning, I'm out a bit later than usual. I normally like to be up and out in the fields before it gets light, but I've overslept a little bit this morning. Anyway, I'm only going local, so it shouldn't matter too much, but I'm heading out after a Roebuck this morning, or a fox, just generally set to be a nice morning, so just generally just wanted to get out and see what's around.
But then winter, spring, summer, fall, I was with them all, in the joy and in the pain. Honey, I will always stay. But you say you're giving up on me. Honey, I find it hard to believe. Struggling to stay or leave. Yeah, you say you're giving up on me.
Well, that's just typical. I've seen several fallow out this morning, about half a dozen of them out on the edge of the wood there, but as yet no roe deer. It's normally the other way around. You're out after fallow and all you bump into is roe. Right, well, I've got what I'm pretty sure is a roe deer just feeding on the hedge line down in front of me here. So I'm going to see if I can sneak forward a little bit along this hedge to my right, get in a bit closer and have a look and just see if it's a buck or a doe. Well, that turned out to be a roe doe in the end, but it was interesting to see. I got within 18 metres of that, and with a naked eye I could not pick that out from that hedgerow. If I hadn't been using a thermal imager, there's no way I would have seen that. I would have just walked straight in there and just bumped that. So it just goes to show these things really are game changers. Well, I've seen a few deer at least this morning, which has made it worth coming out. It's a beautiful morning, but unfortunately doesn't look like it's going to be anything for the freezer this morning.
Honey, I will always stay. But you say you're giving up on me. Honey, I find it hard to believe. Struggling to stay or leave. Oh, you say you're giving up on me.
So you may remember last month I sat myself in this wheat field and picked off some foxes that were on an earth on the bank up the back there. Well, I'm back out again this morning, same place. The farmer has seen a couple more foxes up on the bank there, so I've got myself set up a bit closer, so I'm actually within a couple of 100 metres of that bank. The wheat's got quite high, so I've brought with me the Recon tripod, got the rifle up nice and high above the wheat, and I can just wait here just in a crouch sort of sitting position, and I should be able to get a shot all along this bank. So if anything comes along here this morning, I'm in for a chance of a shot. Already, I've only been here about 10 minutes. I've spotted a fox up on the bank there, just to the left of these bushes where I think the earth is. But at the moment, it's just bedded down on the bank, so I'm going to wait and hopefully get an opportunity of a shot once it stands up. He's about 200 metres. Well, that's one down. Now that looked like a 3/4 grown cub, and he was just laying up on the bank there for quite a while, but he seemed to be looking this way as if he was waiting perhaps for the vixen to come back to the earth, or maybe for one of his siblings. So I reckon if I wait here long enough, I'm going to pick up another one before long. Well, that one just wandered out from under those trees there, about 150, 160 metres away. Nice straightforward shot, and he's just gone straight over again. That looked like a 3/4 grown cub, so I'm expecting there's got to be at least one adult still around that's visiting this earth. So I'm going to stay put. It's still quite early, it's a lovely morning, and just wait and see if anything else comes in. I shot both those cubs within about 10 minutes of each other around about 5 o'clock this morning. It's now 8 o'clock and I'm not seeing anything else come in, so I think it's about time I called it a morning when I got a coffee and something to eat. Well, this evening I'm giving my mate Matt a hand on a little fox control job. So this is only a very small little sort of stables come small holding. It's the first time I've been here, but we've had a quick wander around just before it gets dark, just to suss out where we've got safe arcs of fire. And Matt's up here with me. He's on the other side of the farm buildings there, and he's watching over a small field that side where the fox has been seen coming in, and I'm the other side of the farm overlooking this field here, where again the fox has been seen to and froing. Now this fox or foxes have been coming in, and they've been taking ducks and geese and also some chickens and that from this farm. So as I say, we've just been called in just to come up and see if we can knock 1 or 2 foxes over this evening. I've got with me the Mauser M12 and 243 here, and I've also got sat on there the Hick Micro Alpex. So all kitted out. Hopefully range is probably a maximum here of about that's about 150 yards out to the little dip in this field here. So realistically probably 100 150 yards is about as far as I'm going to be needing to shoot this evening. So hence why I'm being quite quiet in case the fox comes out early on. So I'm not going to spend too much time recording now. I'm just going to turn the camera off and stand and wait. It's just starting to fade now, but the Alpex and the Habrox here, they've still got a really sharp and bright coloured day screen. So I just see a fox just go around the back of the barn there, and then probably 2 minutes later I've just heard a shot from Matt, so hopefully he's managed to get that one. So fingers crossed, that's the first one down. So Matt's managed to shoot the vixen here. There's apparently a dog and a vixen that have been coming in regularly, so the people that own this property have said. And yeah, that one that Matt's just shot there that I saw go around the barn, that was a vixen. Now I also saw another one that came round just after, which looked a bit bigger, and my guess would be that's probably the dog fox. Now that's come around the edge of the barn here, right past me, no more than probably about 50 yards away. But I couldn't get a shot because it had the barns and that behind it, and I didn't have a safe shot. So I had to let it go past. I was hoping I might see him on the fields just behind me here, but I couldn't see anything. So what I'm going to do, or what I have done, is I've just put the Fox Pro cooler out. I've got the Prowler Fox Pro cooler from Scott Country. I've just put that out in the field, so I'm going to give that a few blasts and just see if we can pull this fox in, because it's probably still in the area and within earshot. Right, so I'm using the pheasant distress call on this. Really good call this. And what I do is I just put this cooler in my pocket, and then I'll keep my finger on the mute button, and if I see something I'll just kill the cooler dead. Always stop the cooler when I see something coming in, because then that way it stops the fox running in, finding the cooler and then doing a runner. So what I want it to do is I want it to be drawn in and then start snooping around the field trying to locate it, which should give me a chance for a shot. fox come out the nettles to the left of me, which surprised me because the security light came on to the right at the farm, so I think that must have come round behind me and then come out the nettles just over here to my left, and he just tried straight out into the field looking for the cooler, but he must have clocked something because he stopped broadside and he was looking straight towards me. I just took the shot. He wasn't very far, it was probably about, I think he was about 70 metres. I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes just to settle down, just in case anything else comes out, and then I'll walk out and pick that one up and remember to get my cooler. Well, yeah, just as we expected, that's the dog fox. We got them both by the looks of it. Good result. And the vixen there, she's not had cubs, or at least if she has, she's completely dried up now, so they've actually been pretty early. Anyway, yeah, it was a good result. So within an hour or so, we've had, well, an hour or so after dark I should say, we've had 2 foxes. And hopefully they're the ones that have been causing the problem. Excellent. Well, that's about it for this evening, but I hope you've enjoyed the episode and thanks for watching. And as always, don't forget to subscribe.